So I am trying to figure out how to combine some of the things that I thoroughly enjoy. And I notice I tend to get ideas before bed. I can make a series called Bedtime Banter. So I was thinking, okay, I'm thinking I have an itchy eye though. Okay. I was thinking, there's only two things in this world I am truly obsessed with. And I mean obsessed like it I wouldn't say haunts me because it's a really harsh, strong word, but it's all I think about. It's what I think about all day long because I enjoy it so much. And it's mobile technology. So I'm constantly thinking about different phones, different technology, different software, different items, different pieces, whether it be headphones, earbuds, watches, phones, laptops, what new chips are coming out, tablets, what devices work well with which, people's reviews on different stuff. And right now, I don't have any partnerships, so unfortunately, until I can get some partnerships with somebody, hey, Apple, Samsung, anybody, hit me up. And if I have no partnerships to even talk about different products that I adore, that I love, other than the stuff that I already have. And like right now, I have a Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus in the coral red. Love the phone. I got the case on AliExpress. Love the case, by the way. But, it's not the flagship. It's not the 25 Ultra. I had the Ultra. Didn't like it. I had higher hopes for what it was, and I was disappointed. So I'm holding out that the 26 may do something better for me, or I may try the OnePlus 14 when it comes out. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We're not getting Xiaomi's in, clearly. So, I don't know. The other one is I don't have anything modern. Like I don't have the Galaxy. I have the Galaxy S. What is this? What the heck is this one? Galaxy S. Geez, I'm not this dumb. I'm just tired. I apologize. It is the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. It has the ring, okay? But it's not modern. It's not the 7. Maybe I'll review it when I get the 8. Who knows? I don't have the Apple Watch 10. I have the Apple Watch 9. So I don't have anything modern. That's the thing. So I don't know if that's something that matters to you. Does it matter what my opinion is if it's not like the cutting, bleeding edge? I don't know. So the other thing I'm totally enamored with and I love, and I will talk to you forever about, is mastery of the mind. I love psychology. I love mindset mastery. I love growth mindset. I'm watching a video right now on masterclass about growth mindset. I watch a number of videos on YouTube about it. I study manifestation, law of attraction, law of assumption, just how we can control our minds to heal our bodies, to create the things we want in our world. And I'm going to talk forever and a day about this stuff. And I'm actually working on a website right now to work on coaching for people to see if anyone wants to work with me. I can teach you and guide you with all the information that I have, which is quite a bit. And I'm really big on teaching through the means of examples, because when I was coming up the ranks and I was learning, and I first cracked open my book and I was really trying to learn about the law of assumption, one of the things that I did notice was that a lot of coaches that talked on the internet were not keen on giving away their personal information, which I understand. I totally understand that. Not everybody's very forthcoming with their personal lives. So, but that also hindered people like me who think very creatively, who think very, his hair hit my eye. I'm so sorry. People like me who think very creatively. I look at the world through an artistic lens, and I have a really hard time if someone hands me a instruction manual and tells me this is the steps and how to make this happen. I can't visualize that, and that doesn't mean a whole lot to me. What does mean a lot to me is if you give me an example of how you did something, and now I can twist it and shape it and mold it and recreate it. And I don't mean like literally recreate the steps. I mean, like, I can change everything about it to what I'm looking for using you as an example. And I have manifested a litany of things in my life, and I manifest every single day. And I've gotten so used to it now that now I walk around and I'm like, yep, I knew that was going to happen. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I knew that was going to happen. And I just walk around that way. And I think things deeper. I think more thorough than I used to. But again, I'm more about the examples. A lot of people will say, oh, like if you study Abraham Hicks, oh, enter the vortex. I don't know what that means. Unless a literal tornado is coming through my street, I have no idea what that means. I don't picture that at all. And every time I've watched his videos, whatever, I have always sat there and wondered, are they going to get to the point of the instruction of how you do these things? And then she doesn't. She rambles and rambles and rambles and rambles and then talks to you like you're an idiot, and then that's the end of it. And I'm like, I've always been left wondering, I don't understand. How many coaches have yelled at me because my brain is trying to piece a story together to create what I want, and I'm like, you're overcomplicating it. Right, but you don't understand that's how I think. So for me, I want to teach others how I learned, and I learned how to master how I think. I learned how to master so much just by means of controlling how I think. I'll be honest with you, I never thought I'd get to this point. I've always been a very impatient person, like most of humanity is. I've always been a very impatient human, and I never want to wait for anything. It has to happen yesterday kind of a person. And so for me to sit back and actually appreciate the time that has passed, and every day I've learned something new, and I look at my life for what it was when I first started versus where I'm at now, and it's like, damn, there's a big difference. So, I'm going to combine like my love of mobile tech and maybe I'll manifest those product deals. I don't know. Maybe I'll see what I can put together. And I understand I don't have the most cutting edge of technology. I have some. I have more cutting edge than majority of the population. But do I have like the bleeding edge technology? No, and I can't afford to keep buying it all by myself. I would need help through product deals that I don't have. So maybe you can manifest that. I don't know. But in manifestation, I really also learned like the ideas of how to attract what you want and not settle for things you don't want. And that is something that impatient me has always had a hard time with. I've always wanted to have it happen yesterday. I've always been a happen yesterday kind of woman. And the idea that no, it's not happening yesterday. I'm going to get exactly what I want. If it takes a little more time, and that's so be it. And like quick example. A while back, my air conditioner died for the central air. And we could not figure out for the life of us why it died. No clue. So the first guy comes in and tries to sell us a $16,000 air conditioner. And we were about to sign on the dotted line, and I said, no. I said, here's the thing. I want another opinion. And I said, I want another company's opinion. And I kept walking around with a smile on my face. And my whole family thought I was insane. They thought I was nuts. Like I had like crossed over the deep end. They really thought I was nuts. And I said to them, no. They're like, why are you so excited? We're facing a $16,000 debt. What is wrong with you? Why are you so excited? I said, it's not going to cost $16,000. It's actually be dirt cheap. It's a stupid fix. And my husband goes, yeah, did you not see the bill? Yeah, did you not hear what they had to say? It's dead. It's 16 grand. It's not gonna be a cheap fix. He thought it was nuts. Oh, mom, hey kids, your mom's lost her damn mind, you know? And I said, I promise you, it's cheap, it's easy, it's an easy fix. I guarantee you. I said, he goes, how can you guarantee it? Because I want it to be. And he's like, get out of here. Get another guy in. He looks at the machine and he goes, it is older. He goes, but you still have some life in there. He goes, it's an easy fix. It's like a $200 fix. And he goes, I could have it fixed right now if you want. And my husband looked at him stunned and he goes, sure. That's it? He goes, yeah. He goes, you really have some more life left in there. He goes, I wouldn't say you've got another 15 years left, but you definitely have more time. You don't need to replace that right now. So later on, and I'm hearing this conversation from upstairs, and I come downstairs and I said to him, so what did he say? And he goes, well, it's not going to be expensive of a fix. And I said, really? I said, what do you mean? And he goes, it was just a plug I forget what the heck it was, that was needed replacing. And I said, how much is that going to cost? And he goes, $250. Interesting. And he looked at me and he goes, don't say another word. And he walked away. He knew I was right. I told him it wasn't going to be an expensive fix. And I was right, you know? And so a lot of times but this is a daily battle between us because he doesn't believe in any of this stuff and I do. And I'm teaching my children to do it this way. And my youngest believes, my oldest does not. So it's a fun fight. It's fun on a daily. So the point I'm trying to make here is, if you've lasted these 12 minutes, I'm impressed. But as I'm rambling, but the point I'm trying to make is, it's fun to create the world that you live in with your own brain. And right now, imagination is important, you know, not letting things drag you down, not letting feelings and emotions drag you down. It's important right now. So I want to do more of this. I don't know if it's bedside banter. You know, it's a little weird. I'm doing this as I'm laying on my bed in my, my jammies. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Have a wonderful night's sleep. And I am going to play some Calm. I have this sleepy, playlist. And unfortunately, I listened to the same one over and over again. But I don't care. It's relaxing and I enjoy it. So I don't even have an affiliate to send you for Calm. But there's deals for Calm all the time, so I'm sure you can find something. I love Calm, and I've tried Intertune. I should sign up for them. I'm having fun right now. And that's the thing. I originally was going to do YouTube to make money, and I thought, well, you know what? A lot of people make money on YouTube, and I thought, have fun with it. Let's just have some fun. Let's learn. Let's have some fun. Let's enjoy. Let's connect with people. All right. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get some sleep. You get some sleep. And maybe we can connect at a later... I left frame. That's one of the things you got to learn about. And we'll connect at a later date. It was nice talking. Thank you for listening to me. I was rambling. And I just had thoughts in my head and I wanted to talk about it. Have a great night.